Yes, guys, we're back with another video today. We're back with another stream. Big up everyone in the chat so far. Thanks everyone who's tuning in so far. I thought I'd do a different, I've never really done a Champions League review today. So I thought, first on this channel, guys, we're going to review today's matches in the Champions League. We've had some amazing games to talk about today. I did watch a few of them. I had some on my TV, I had some on my phone, so I'm leaving my thoughts on the ones I did watch, of course. Gonna go through every single one, but give my thoughts. I can't really give my thoughts on the ones I didn't really watch, but try and give that. Big up everyone in the chat so far. Let's read some of your comments. My guy Jose, brother, of course, I came with your predictions today. It's fantastic. Really enjoyed it. I think I got a few right. I was so close to getting Benfica. Yeah, I said Benfica win 3-0, but then it ended 4-3 Benfica. It's mad. But anyway, yeah, big up yourself, Jose, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Ryan Tune as well. RD12, my guy. We've got Clue here. He says, man, Messi should have had a hat. He should have had his hat trick. Yeah, man. Messi, he was still on smoke though, Messi, man. He was so good. Yeah, Juve are out. The Europa League, man. The Europa League this season is going to be mad. He hit the post and that missed free kick. Yeah, man, he should have. He could have generally scored about 4 goals today, Messi. And he is a GOAT, you know. And yeah, we did. I mean, you got the Sevilla one right, which we're going to go in a minute. So, anyway, guys, we got everyone in the chat so far. Let's get to the first game, which I did indeed watch. It finished RB Salzburg 1, Chelsea 2. Chelsea, tough game this for them away in Austria. And Salzburg, I thought, played very, very well, you know, and I thought some very good chances. And I think Chelsea just got over the line in the end. I've got to say, right, Aubameyang, how many chances does this guy need to score a goal for Chelsea, mate? The amount of chances Aubameyang had today, right, was beyond the joke. And the amount of chances he missed today for Chelsea was beyond the joke, man. Honestly. But goals came from 2 very good goals from Chelsea, to be fair. Kovacic scored. Havertz with an absolute rocket. And then for Salzburg, it was Ademu, I think, who scored for them. And yeah, guys, it's crazy. Yeah, Ademu for Salzburg, and yeah, Chelsea done. I thought, you know, if they would have took their chances, if Aubameyang actually knew how to score, they would have smashed Salzburg. But Salzburg actually gave them a very good game, you know, and I thought had some very good chances. And in the end, I think Chelsea did have enough. But Chelsea first half was very good. Yeah, I agree, my friend. Second half, Salzburg came out a lot more stronger. Didn't take their chances. But we'll win in the end with 2 golazos. Yes, my friend. But yeah, guys, I watched this game, and as I said, Chelsea, if they would have took the chance with Aubameyang, they could have smashed Salzburg. But apart from that, I thought Salzburg, especially in that second half, gave them a very good game. And Salzburg are not out yet. I don't think the standings. I think they've got to beat. I think Salzburg have got to win their last game to go through. Because they are 1 point behind Milan, who absolutely battered Dinamo Zagreb today. So yeah, Chelsea getting the win. They're through now. Graham Potter's getting the job done at the moment, and yeah, it's good for them. So let's move on to the next game then. And I predicted in Jose's in video, I said Chelsea will win this 1-0. It's 2-1 Chelsea, so you know it's all it is. But yeah, this game I didn't watch. I caught the highlights of it. Sevilla beat a very young Copenhagen squads. I think Copenhagen played the youngsters for this game, and Sevilla won 3-0. Copenhagen did get a man sent off as well in the last minute. But I saw Isco's go, man. Isco, what a finish from Isco, man. Yeah, great finish from Isco. I think El Nesri scored as well. And I think Montiel got the 3rd goal for Sevilla, and they battered Copenhagen, to be fair. A very young Copenhagen side who was put out today because I think Copenhagen, they got really nothing to play for. You know, Sevilla already made it into the Europa League for, you know, for the season. And but Isco, man, what a finish that was. Because I did see the highlights of this game, and Isco with an absolutely beautiful finish. And Sevilla winning that 3-0. I don't think they're going to make it low to the last 16. Of course, they're going to go in Europa League. But yeah, I didn't watch this game, guys. I did see the highlights, though. Now, what's the game we have here? PSG, right? Absolutely destroying. Yeah, they literally spattered like full on. I feel bad for Macaipa. Maccabi Haifa. I don't know how I pronounce their name. I know they're from Israel. I feel bad for them. You know, congratulations. They was able to score 2 goals against PSG, but my word, Lionel Messi, the GOAT, was on smoke. Neymar, Mbappe, all on smoke. Carlos Soler scored as well. But yeah, mate, PSG were just ruthless, mate. Yeah, and they're going to be favourites for this one, for the Champions League group. I mean, they've topped the group now. They're through, of course, to the last 16. How has Allegri not been sacked? I'm going to go on that in a minute, bro. Yeah, I mean, surely now it's over for Allegri, mate. It's got to be over for Allegri. But PSG 7, Maccabi Haifa 2. And yeah, PSG, they've definitely got, they have to be favourites for, you know, for this for this whole competition to win the whole thing, in my opinion. And you know, the PSG played, of course, the front three: Mbappe, Messi, Neymar, all getting goals. Vitinha played. They played Renato Sanchez. Played Fabian Ruiz. They played Bernat. They played Marquinhos, Ramos, Kimi, Dovin in goal. And yeah, so obviously I expect nothing less. I knew PSG. I think majority of people predicted PSG to absolutely batter Maccabi Haifa today, and that's exactly what they did. The night in style as well, 7-2 to PSG. That was very crazy. Anyway, we're moving on to the next game, guys. A game that I watched for a little bit, and then I just turned it over because I was like, it wasn't the greatest games. 0-0, a 0-0 draw. Dortmund and Man City. Did not expect this, guys. You know, I did not expect this. I thought there'd be some goals in it. I thought Dortmund actually gave Man City a really good game. I thought Dortmund could have won in the end. You know, especially in the first half. I thought Dortmund dominated in the first half, I thought. Second half, Man City, you know, sort of came alive a little bit. But yeah, man, I thought, to be fair for Dortmund, right, I thought their best players were probably their defence, like Mats Hummels, captains today, was absolutely class. Their goalkeeper as well, by the way, Kobel. I thought he had a great game. And then I was pretty surprised when they took off Haaland as well. Big up my man, the goal difference. Yes, mate. How you doing? Big up yourself. Thanks for joining. I don't know what time it is in Singapore right now, but I appreciate you coming on into the stream. Morris missed a pen. Did he? Because yeah, did he miss a pen? Because I didn't watch this game, to be honest. Like, I watched the first half, and then I turned it over because it was pretty like dead for me. Because I was looking at the PSG, I was like, I've got to watch PSG, mate. I've got to watch PSG. I'm sorry to say, but yeah. But if you miss a pen, then that's mad. But yeah, Man City played Stefan in goal, didn't they, as well? Yeah, it was kind of mad. And then they had like yeah, they played Mahrez, they played Julian Alvarez up front. They had a pretty fun side. I mean, Dortmund's, they played Giovanni Reina, they played Julian Brandt, they played Bellingham, Ademi, Nicolas Saul. Hazard plays as a right back, left back now. Hazard plays as left back. Wow, never knew that. Anyway, yeah, that was 0-0. Sevilla are in the Europa League as well. Oh, mate, that Europa League is crazy. Man United, Arsenal, Sevilla, Juventus, Barcelona possibly. You know, so yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting competition, that. But yeah, then we had a decent game as well. I'm pretty sad I missed this one. I need to check the highlights out of this one. But Milan absolutely smashing Dinamo Zagreb, and they had to win today, Milan, if they wanted to stay in this competition. And yeah, Milan done it in style as well, going away, which is very tough to do in Zagreb, in Croatia, and they got the 4-0 win. Olivier Giroud got a penalty that he scored. Leo scored as well. The Portuguese guy. Gabi as well, centre back, scored to make it 3-0. And then I don't know, I think who else scored for Milan? I think it was one of their players on the bench who scored for them. Let me just have a look, guys. 1 second. It's not letting me scroll down. Yeah, guys, it's not letting me scroll down. I'm sorry about this, guys. 1 sec. I don't know. Can someone let me know who else scored for Milan? Because it's not letting me scroll down for them. So I can't. I don't really know who scored for AC Milan as well. But yeah, Milan got the job done. Fair play. I've got it now. So Giroud scored. Oh, it was an own goal. Yeah, guys, it was an own goal for that one. So yeah, Milan battered Dinamo Zagreb. As I said, pretty tough place to go with their fans in Croatia. Chelsea struggled there. I thought Milan would get the job done. I said 2-0. You know, they done it better and they doubled it. They went 4-0. So fair play to Milan. And yeah, that puts them second. They're still not over the line yet. They do have to beat, I think they're playing Salzburg. Oh, so it's going to be either them or Salzburg. Whoever wins that game goes through to the last 16 or the Europa League. That's going to be a big game for most of them then. But anyway, mad game this is. Benfica 4, Juventus 3. I said Benfica would win this 3-0. I said it in Jose's predictions. Benfica will win this 3-0. Yeah. I thought Juventus were going to come back at one stage. But no, they didn't have enough. Allegri, your time's up, my friends. Your time's up for Juventus. Juventus have fallen off so bad. It is crazy, mate. You know, even with Pirlo as their manager before, and when they had Ronaldo, they still wasn't that decent, you know. But yeah, Benfica, fair play to Benfica. I mean, I've got to give it to them. Rafa Silva scored twice for Benfica today. João Moreira scored a penalty. And then Silva got another one for Benfica. And then for Juventus, of course, Moise Kean scored. Weston McKennie and I think, who was the other one who scored? Was it Dusan Dusan Vlahovic, I'm pretty sure. We've got the other one for Juventus. But yeah, Benfica were 4-1 up at one point. They were literally 4-1 up. Yeah, they're 4-1 up. And then they conceded 2 goals towards the end. And I was like, you can't bottle this Benfica. And they almost did bottle it. But what's a game that was? I can't wait to watch the highlights. I wish I kind of watched this game as well. But Benfica, mate, they got the job done. And they're through to the last 16. And, you know, big up Benfica. You know, fair play to them. Allegri out. I think that's the main thing. I know it was Milik who scored the other one as well. Yeah, Milik scored for Juventus. Yeah, and you know, Benfica on the same points as PSG. So not many people predicted Benfica to go over the Juventus, because the people looked at Juventus' squad and was like, yeah, Juventus will call this in the bag. But no, Benfica proved one once again, and they look a very decent side. And yeah, they fantastic game, and they got the job done in the end. Juventus, mate, we'll see you in Europa League. Juventus, Arsenal, Juventus, last 16 match, quarterfinals, semi-finals. I don't care. We're gonna beat Juventus, mate. Yeah, we'll beat them. Then we had the game again. I didn't watch this game. Celtic and Shakhtar. I got this prediction ban on. I did say it would be 1-1. Celtic, yeah, wasn't. I mean, I thought probably one of the best games in the Champions League this season, but 2 points in the 4th in the group. Shakhtar just about will make Europa League, I think. Yeah, 3-4. Yeah. Shakhtar have already made Europa League, but Celtic are out, and it was 1-1. Mudryk scored. All the Arsenal fans hype up this guy Mudryk. Oh, Mudryk. He's a good player, and he scored again today for Shakhtar Donetsk. And yeah, for Celtic it was their Greek player. Is he Greek or Cyprus? I think he's Greek. The striker who scored for them 1-1. So I can't really say much about this game apart from Celtic, mate, 4th in their group. Wasn't that great? And yeah, guys. Yeah. Let's read some of the comments out. Rafael Leo is sick. He's my favourite left winger in the world right now. Just said it's Martinelli. I mean, I've heard about him. I've heard a lot about good things about Rafael Lio, or don't know how to pronounce his name, Lio, but I've heard about him. Yeah, he's doing well for Milan. He's doing very good. Welcome to Europa League, Vlahovic. Yeah, that's be interesting when we play against them. I wouldn't mind Lio as rotational for Martinelli. To be fair, yeah. I'll take. I think he can play on the right wing as well, Lio. So less on right wing, even rotational for Saka. Bring him, mate. But I do think he's going to be worth a lot of money. But yeah, I think he's a quality player as well. To be fair, he's very skillful and all that. But yeah, sorry guys. The final game of this, RB Leipzig getting a win against PSG, and what? Where did I get PSG from? RB Leipzig getting a win against Real Madrid, and another team that had to get a win today, and they got the job done. I did say it'll be 3-2 to Real Madrid. It's 3-2 to RB Leipzig, and yeah, Leipzig and Kunku, man, what a player he is. You know, scored a goal today. Carvalho as well, centre back, Croatian, he scored. And then Timo Werner, Real Madrid let Timo Werner score against them. Real Madrid let Timo Werner actually score. And then for Madrid, it was, of course, Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo with a penalty. Madrid rotated quite a lot, I think, because they're already through. Because they played, Asensio, they played Rodrigo up front. They played Camavinga, Kroos, Tukumenchi in midfield, Lucas Vasquez, Militao, Fernandez, Rudiger, and Courtois in goal. So, yeah, there's missing Benzema. There's no Benzema for them. David Alaba was on the bench. Eden Hazard was on the bench. I don't know. Modric was out. Valverde was out. So they rotated quite a bit, and Leipzig did get the win. So fair play to Leipzig. I mean, they're one of the teams that you don't know what's going to happen with Leipzig. Sometimes they get battered. Other times they can put in a good performance. They've got some good players. Leipzig. They've got Andre Silva, Forsberg, and Kunku, Szoboszlai. They've got Carvalho, as I said. They've got some very good players. Of course, Werner is there now as well. But yeah, guys, 3-2 to Leipzig, and that was all the games for today, guys. Before we do go through the comments out, loads of the players. If we get Champions League next season, we should be targeting every time he gets hold of the ball and he looks like he's about to make things happen. Flax, man. Flax. If anyone does want to come on, by the way, no matter what fan you are, if you want to give your thoughts on the game or any of the games today, if you did watch Champions League today, then I'll quickly, do this. My phone is on 10%, guys, so it's gonna. I'm gonna have to go soon, but yeah, smash that buttons up, people. 5 people watching. Let's go. So the link's there. Anyone who's want to come on, give their thoughts about the games down below. My favourite game today that I watched, in my opinion, has got to be this game here. PSG 7, Maccabi Haifa 2. But yeah, guys, should we have a look for tomorrow's games as well? Because I do know that there's many games tomorrow, so many big games as well tomorrow. We can go through them if you guys want as well. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take a look at the tables and all that stuff. Right, let's do this then. Quickly share the screen. Big up, my man. Yes, mate. What's your thoughts on the Chelsea performance today, my friend? I already reviewed you guys. I said Aubameyang, bro. Aubameyang, what? How many chances did you need to score, bro? Honestly, but I hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Chelsea, bro, getting the result for you guys today. And as I said, Aubameyang, bro. I mean, how many chances does this guy need? Even towards the end of Arsenal, he was missing some sitters. I remember against Newcastle, missing an absolute sitter. He's doing the same for Chelsea at the moment, isn't he? So, it's not looking great for Aubameyang because I think he's scored 1 goal so far, ain't he? So, anyway, guys, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, share the screen. Right, let's go. Here we go then. Champions League. So we've got Napoli to play tomorrow. We've got Liverpool, Ajax, and all that. Where is it the fixtures, man? Featured matches. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Right, so Bayern Munich. This is a big game here. Bayern Munich against Barcelona. Bayern Munich, Barcelona. Now, Inter are already playing. I think Inter play first against Victoria. Victoria Pleasant. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens there, because I'm pretty sure, guys, big up everyone's watching. 13 people watching. Big up everyone in the chat. This is what we love. We'd love to see you guys. 13 people in the chat. Big up everyone. My guy says, what could he do if the opposition goalkeeper is playing like Fram Neuer? But bruv, he had 3 1-on-1 chances, mate. 3. I'm thinking, how are you not putting at least one of them away, man? You know, but the keeper was class. Salzburg's keeper today, but yeah, I thought your goals as well were class. Like Kovacic's was a little bit of a fluke, I can't lie, but Havertz's goal was a rocket, man. I'm coughing loads today, so I can't come on. But I'll be doing a PSV watch along. I'll be doing a watch along for the PSV game. Oh no, that's calm, bro. Yeah. I'm thinking of doing a watch along for that as well. But I've kind of like can't really be asked. You know, obviously the match review will be out, guys. You haven't checked my preview. I did bring on a PSV fan today. If you guys haven't checked that out already, Saliba versus Lewandowski. Oh my words, yeah, that'll be interesting. I've got cough sweets though. Yeah, big up. Oh mate, I used to have them every single day, man. I used to love them, but back in the day, mate, you know, I've always put about 10 in my mouth, yeah, and then realise, I chew them, and then all this like liquid comes out. I'm like, ugh. But anyway, yeah. So this game, right? Hector Bellerin plays. Oh yeah, I forgot. Bellerin is in Barcelona now, isn't he? Oh no. Honestly, I think Barcelona will win this. Like generally, I think that they need to win this, no matter what happens in the Inter game. If they win this, anything can happen in the Inter game, guys, and they can all to play for against Victoria Pleasant. So Barcelona, honestly, it's actually a 1% to 99% chance that Barcelona are going to beat Bayern Munich. Are going to go through to the Champions League last 16. I think Inter will beat Victoria Pleasant. So I think Barcelona will go to Europa League and play Arsenal in the final, right? But guys, I'm going to go through some of the teams that are going to drop down, right? This team here, Barcelona, right? If we had to do a combined 11 between Arsenal and Barcelona right now, right? Let's go. Ter Stegen or Ramsdale, Ter Stegen, Bellerin or Ben White. Honestly, I'm not really kidding. Koundé or Gabriel. Tough one. It stopped sharing. Unbelievable, Jeff. But yeah, Koundé or Gabriel. Probably Koundé. Saliba or Alonso. Saliba. Blade or Tierney. Pedri or Xhaka. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, mate, I love Pedri, man. Yeah, it's going to be Pedri. Busquets or Partey. Oh, Busquets or Partey. Like, honestly, you can go either way. Dion or like Odegaard, Dion, Fatty or Saka. Honestly, Fatty or Martinelli. That's a tough one. Juventus, that's another team. I'll be going to the West Ham game in the Conference League. Yeah, that's on Thursday, right? Yeah. I think they're playing that Danish or Norwegian team. Yeah, something like that. Juventus in Europa League. Yeah, we're going to get on to that in a minute, man. I'm going to look at their squad as well. So yeah, let me try and share the screen again, guys. It's pissing me off right now. If you had to do a combined 11, right? Barcelona do have a better squad, of course they do, right? But I think we can have them, guys. We can have Barcelona. If Jose's still in the chat right now, right? If Jose, you're still in the chat, Barcelona, mate, you better watch out for Arsenal. Europa League final, Barcelona and Arsenal. But yeah, let's try and share this again. Fatty or Martinelli, guys. Honestly, Fatty or Martinelli. Based on like this season, honestly, I've got to go Martinelli because Fatty's been injured for ages, ain't he? Of course, Lewandowski, Jesus Lewandowski, Dembele or Saka. Oh, it's a tough one. Yeah, these are pretty tough to pick. Like, yeah. So let's move on then to a Juventus side, right? Who's gonna also be dropping down to the Europa League, guys. Juventus. Let's have a look. Allegri as a manager. Will he still be in charge when they drop down to Europa League? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, who did they play? Who did they play in Syria? I mean, they lost to Monza. Honestly, guys. Right, I need to get their what would you call it? I need to get their squad up. Right, let's just pick any game. Let's go to this game here, right? Lineups. We got 8 people watching. So, alright, guys, let's do a combined 11, yeah? Wojciech Szczesny. Could you imagine him coming back? Oh, my days. Wojciech Szczesny or Ramsdale? Szczesny's good, though. I think Szczesny's still a good goalkeeper. That's a tough one. That's tough. Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know who this guy is. Federico Gatti. Don't know who you are, my friend, but Saliba's clear you. Bonucci, I think, will get over Gabriel. Danilo, yeah, because they played a back three. Okay, so they play with wing backs as well. Kostic is a good player. Quadrado's past it. McKennie's a decent. Lucatelli, Arsenal wanted. Rabiot's Rabiot. Moise Keane's good. Vlahovic is Vlahovic, decent on his day. Their bench, Alexandro, yeah, he's good. Milik's really good. But that's it. Like, Julian Draxler's out. I mean, look how many people they've got. Di Maria, they've got Pogba, Paredes, Chiesa. Mate, they're missing Chiesa, bro. They are missing Chiesa. Did I read that? Juventus are in Europa League now. Oh my God, Bellerin scores a winner in the Europa League final against us. Oh my God, could you imagine the scenes of that? Big up 40 people watching as well. Big up everyone. If anyone does want to come on, I've left a link. Give your thoughts on the game down below. Or any other games today for the Champions League, whatever team you support. They're already knocked out of the Champions League, Juventus. Yeah, man. Allegri's got to go. That is an interesting combined 11, Barcelona and Arsenal, even though 5 years rerun, no questions. It is very interesting because it's quite hard to pick the players. Like, it's very close for once, But yeah, that's the team who can, drop down. Juventus, Barcelona are the two main I'm fearing. Not really Juventus. I'm fearing more Barcelona than Juventus. But if you go to the groups here, right, Ajax is another one that will drop down for me. Ajax is a good side. Atletico Madrid could drop down. Oh my word, Atletico Madrid. If Atletico Madrid drop down, we are honestly. I mean, we'll look at Atletico Madrid squad in a minute, right? But obviously Barcelona, mate. Yeah. Sporting, mate. This group's pretty tight. It could come. Marseille would give us a great game. Alexis Sanchez. Could you imagine Marseille drop down Europa League? Marseille, Arsenal final. Alexis Sanchez scores the winner. It'll break my heart because Alexis Sanchez is my favourite player of all time, mate. I don't care. Like, Alexis Sanchez made me fall in love with football, mate. It literally, like, watching him play for Arsenal was mad. Salzburg or Milan. I mean, if Milan drop down, that would give us problems, but I think they'll just about to stay up. Leipzig or Shakhtar could go either way. I think we'll beat both of them. Sevilla, mate, they are literally the Europa League merchants, aren't they? Again, that would be tough. Of course, Juventus already gone through. So, yeah, mate, teams dropping down from Europa League. And you got to remember the teams in Europa League already. Man United is another one, all right? It's going to be tough for Europa League to win it, but I wouldn't go through Atletico. Yeah, RD12 said, I'm not surprised that Pogba is injured, to be fair. Mate, he always is, isn't he? What about Atletico? Yeah, we're going to go through them now. If we did a combined 11 with Atletico, Diego Simeone, one of my favourite managers. Very defensive. Yeah, he's very defensive, but I still really rate him as a manager. Won Atletico Madrid La Liga, the 2 seasons ago. But yeah, Jan All Black or Ramsdale, All Blacks clear, mate. I'm sorry to say. I don't know who that is, honestly. Tomiyasu Ben White, clear this guy. Savic, he's a good defender. Saliba's better. Gabriel Jimenez, I think Jimenez will be there. Ronaldo, I think Tini's clear of Ronaldo. Witsel or Partey's clear. Xhaka is clear, this guy. Corey's a good player. Saul, of course, is decent. I'll go Martinelli, though. I'll go Saka. Griezmann, Morata. I'll go Griezmann and Jesus up front if we did have to do that. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. But yeah, Patrick Schick, did he play for Leverkusen? Callum Hudson-Odoi plays for Leverkusen as well. Moussa Diaby, wow, mate. Leverkusen have got Jonathan Tart, mate. Leverkusen have got a class side. Xavi Alonso is the manager now as well. That's mad. Thomas Lemar. Do you guys remember when Arsenal tried to sign Thomas Lemar? That was mad. Koke, very, very good on plays for Atletico now. Llorente. Mate, that's mad. Yeah, that's crazy. Right, before we do go, Guendouzi, oh my God. No. Do you know he actually came out and said that he had problems with Arteta as well? He came out and said that, like, publicly. He's like, I didn't have the best relationship with Arteta. Yeah, no shit, mate. Actually problem. But yeah, Ajax, right? They're not the same side as they were before. So let's go my 11, right? Pazzi, I think Ramsdale gets in front of him. Sanchez, I think Tomiyasu, Ben White, either of them. Timber's good. Saliba gets in over Blint. Timber, I think maybe Gabriel just edges that. I don't know who that guy is, so Tierney gets in. Steven Bergwijn. Odegaard's clear of you, mate. Alvarez, Xhaka's clear of you. Partey's clear of you. Bergwijn. No, wait, hold on. I've mixed them up. Sorry, Bergwijn. Yeah, Saka gets over Bergwijn. Berghaus is a good player. Tagic is a good player. And then Broadbury, mate, their team is shit now, Ajax. I mean, Kudus is a good player. Edson Alvarez is a good player. But apart from that, mate, who they got out? I mean, honestly, who are these people? Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up now because I do have 5% on my phone. But yeah, let me know, guys, what you thought. I mean, I really want to keep going because, honestly, I could keep going if I charge my phone up. But I'm going to have to turn off the camera quick, guys. That's the issue. But we've got 12 people watching. We've got everyone who's been watching today. Much appreciated. If you guys haven't checked out my preview for PSV game, I got a Netherlands fan on. PSV fan, I should say, but he's from the Netherlands. 60 people watching as well. That's mad. Big up everyone, man. Big up. Appreciate the support. But yeah, Guendouzi to knee slide in front of Arteta. Yeah, we read that. It's not just football with Simeone. It's when they witness soft fouls that take 90 minutes to get up. I mean, 22 people. Oh, lads, big up everyone watching as well. 22 people watching, man. That's mad. No. Against Man City, like last Champions League, right? Last season. That game was mad because the amount of fouls and the amount of fights that happened was just crazy. But yeah. Tavares wouldn't be able to play because he's out on loan. But it's European. So that doesn't count, does it? Because Coutinho played against Barcelona when he's on loan in Europe. But it's not that in England for some reason. I don't understand it, but I'm pretty sure because it's Europe, he is allowed to play. Because Coutinho did play against Barcelona when they won 8-2 for Bayern Munich. So yeah, Manchester Sleeper scoring against Marseille, and then Guendouzi or Sanchez ends up scoring as well, mate. I've already said about Alexis Sanchez. What a player! What an absolute player, man. He's one of my favorite players ever, mate. And I never got to see Henry, all that, but him, Messi are my favorite players. Alexis Sanchez, honestly, my guy. Yeah, I don't care if people want to call him a snake. I don't care, honestly. Yeah, he left Man United, right? It's between Man United and Man City. He's gonna leave anyway, right? But he still will always be one of my favorite players ever. He literally made me properly enjoy football, mate. That player was something different. Alexis Sanchez is class, bro. they've lost Haller, sorry, by the way. Yeah, because he joined Dortmund, didn't he? And then he got I think he got cancer, so he had to shave all his hair off. And yeah, I don't think he's going to play again, Sebastian Haller. But no, guys, yeah, 9 people today. Sorry, we've got 12 people at the moment. Make sure you smash that button. If anyone does want to come on, then the link is here. But yes, lads, I'm just very nervous about the Europa League. It might have been a one-off because it's behind closed doors and there's no second leg. That could be true. Yeah, that could be true, guys. I mean, that's a good point because we were in COVID, we were in lockdown, so maybe that's probably why. Maybe the rules have changed back to normal now. I don't know. But yeah, yeah, guys. I think we've covered everything, covered all the games. You know, Salzburg won, Chelsea. Guys, I want to keep going because we've got 20 people watching. That's mad. Big up everyone. I should show my face as well, but my phone's about to die. So yeah, it's not great to be honest. But yeah, I can do 7%. 7% at the moment. But yeah, Salzburg lose to Chelsea, Sevilla won 3-0, PSG won 7-2, Dortmund 0-0, Zagreb got battered by AC Milan, Benfica 4-3, Celtic 1, Shakhtar 1, Leipzig 3-2. So yeah, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you subscribe. I mean quite a lot to me. We're on the road to 3K subscribers, trying to get that by the end of the year. Yeah, it's a big ask, but it can be done. It can be done, guys. If we keep consistently doing these streams, it can be done, guys. And I'll be back tomorrow with another one of these types of streams, reviewing the games. Barcelona Bayern Munich is a big game tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen with Inter as well. So yeah, we've got of course we've got Napoli to play as well tomorrow. So yeah, Napoli are looking very good. I don't know. I think they're going to probably absolutely batter. Who they're playing? I think they're playing Rangers. Yeah, they're playing Rangers. So I think they're going to batter Rangers. Apparently Haller. I don't know why I keep calling him Haller. Haller is in training with Ajax. Oh, what? Really? He's with Ajax instead of Dortmund. That's mad. I did actually see him watch the game the other day for Ajax. I also saw him watch the game for Dortmund as well. Apparently he had a different sort of cancel, which isn't nice to say. All right, okay then. But would he ever play again, Haller? What do I keep calling him Haller for? His name's not fucking Haller. His name's Haller. Sebastian Haller. That's his name, yeah, not Haller. Honestly, yeah. Sebastian Haller. Will he ever play again? I don't know. Yes, Jose, my friend. Josh, match reaction live shit off of the Barca-Bayern game. Come on, Barcelona, mate. 1% chance. Keep the faith, lads. Keep the faith. Unfortunately, mate, you're not Real Madrid. So, Madrid and Madrid. But, listen. Barcelona is... Who would have thought the PSG game, when PSG battered you 4-0 back in 2017, one of the greatest games I've ever seen, 6-1 to Barcelona. Who would have thought that? So it can be done, Barcelona. Barcelona can put it off. I said Madrid will lose today. Yeah, oh my God, you did. Yeah, you said 2-1 Leipzig. You bro, you were spot on. You said 2-1 Leipzig. I think it was 3-2, wasn't it? I said 3-2 Madrid. But yeah. But no, yeah. Yeah, what a comeback, mate. That game, oh my days. Mate, I miss that Barcelona, man. I miss that Barcelona. You know, with MSN, Messi, Suarez, and Neymar. Bro, that team was different back then. And yeah, that's when PSG had Emery as well. Unai Emery as a manager. And that's what everyone turned on him because he bottled it as well to Barcelona. But Barcelona was so good. Luis Enrique, by the way, bro, I've got mad respect for that guy. If Ante ever got sacked, right, getting Luis Enrique in at Arsenal, I'll take him any day, mate. if I say, I know Arteta's doing well now, yeah, but if he ever got sacked, right, or if you're ever left to go manage Man City or whatever, Luis Enrique is one of my favorite managers of all time. I love the guy, bro, and he's managing Spain at the moment. But yeah, Luis Enrique, bro, one of my favorite managers of all time. Just he's such a tactician, my friend. Yeah, his tactics are so good. It's mad. Me too, bro. Good old days to be a Barca fan. Yeah, I can imagine that, man. And now it's not good. I mean, it could be worse for you lot. But I don't know. You're still fighting for you're still fighting for the league. That's not over yet. Champions League is surely over, my friend. Arsenal Europa League final. Arsenal Barcelona Europa League final. You know, we're gonna score first. Gabriel Martinelli. Lewandowski will score 3, and Barcelona will beat us 4-2, mate. No, I'm joking. Arsenal, I don't know. It's penalties, and Arsenal beat Barcelona penalties, mate. I don't know, but yeah, I'm surprised that Suarez hasn't got a club. He does. He plays for that Uruguayan club. Yeah, he plays for. I forgot the team's name, but he went back to his first ever club, who bought him in Uruguay. So that was nice to see. But yeah, Suarez does play. He plays in Uruguay now, my friend. It's going to be his last World Cup, of course, as well. Yes, Luis Enrique is a good manager. Yeah, I love the guy, man. Got Spain to semi-finals of the Euros. It's a big World Cup for him. But yeah. My days, Klasnach as well, plays for Marseille. Yeah, that's another one. Klasnach. No, mate. The Bonzian tank. Do you remember that? Honestly. Yeah. True. Yeah. Bring up yourself. Would be amazing. Barca versus Arsenal in the final. Yeah, it would be. Brother, we got to do a joint watch along for that, mate. Me and you, yeah. Arsenal fan, Barcelona fan. If that ever happened, a joint watch along. The scenes, bro. The scenes of that would be crazy. He's at yes, that's the team. Nacional in Uruguay. Yeah, that is the team that I'm on about. He's gone back to there. Is it? Is it already? His contract's over already. Big up my man Seb. Seb, if you want to jump on, my friend, for a bit, if you talk about the Champions League, I already predicted it. He's here. Seb, bro, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yourself?
I'm all good, man. Watching the Champions League today. Shame Arsenal not in it. Maybe next season, my friend. But
it has to be next season, surely.
Did you watch any games today for the Champions League that you want to talk about?
I didn't actually. I just saw all the results.
Yeah, there's some crazy results today, my friend. I mean, I'm gonna go through them quick. Like Chelsea 1-2-1. They're already through. They're doing well. Aubameyang though, bro. I watched that game. Aubameyang missed so many chances, bro. It's mad.
That's what he does miss a load. He does. That's what they should expect from Tom.
I mean, look what happened when towards the end. I mean, that I was talking about that chance against Newcastle. Do you remember that game where he missed that absolute sit-up? That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. Suarez's contract is over. That's mad. I didn't even know that, man. Suarez's last World Cup and all that. But yeah, Sevilla won 3-0. They're going to join us in Europa League, Seb.
They seem to be. They seem to join. They seem to always drop into the Europa League, but never seem to get through in the Champions League. And they do very well in it.
We did batter them 6-0, but that was I know it's an Emirates Cup.
Yeah, true. Fair point.
But when they play Europa League, I mean, they're pretty much the Europa League merchants, aren't they, man? They
are.
But they did have Emery back then, and
they did win it under their other manager.
Oh yeah, they
beat Inter Milan. Yeah,
beat Inter. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so yeah, even without the manager, man, they're still probably dangerous because the Europa League, there's just theirs, isn't it? PSG battered 1-7-2 today. Messi scored 2. Mbappe, Neymar, all getting on the squad. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't surprised about this, man. No disrespect to Haifa, but PSG are always going to win that, mate. Yeah. And do you think they're favourites for the Champions League, mate?
Yeah, definitely one of the favourites. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure who is favourites. I think there's a few teams that could win it, but they are definitely one of them.
And Dortmund, this is a dead game, mate. 0-0. Dortmund, Man City. Milan batters Dinamo Zagreb 4-0. This game was mad. Benfica 4, Juventus 3. I mean, what's your thoughts on Allegri, bro? Do you think he's got to go now for Juventus?
Well, to be fair, Allegri's always been a manager that I've always liked. And when Wenger left and when Emery left, I said, that's the man we've got to get in at Arsenal because I really like his style of play. I really like his style. I really like his passion. I really like the fact that he's a winner. I think that maybe the fact that he went back to Juventus, he doesn't usually work out for time when you go back. I think it was a mistake for him to go back. I think he should have found another job. But I wouldn't say he's a finished manager or he's done. But I think it is time for him to move on to Juventus. But I still think he's a top manager wherever he goes. And yes, if he does become available at Arsenal again, I would still take him.
Yeah, and obviously Juventus is another team that's going to be dropping down into Europa League. I mean, are you really worried about if we do come up against them?
Well, listen, I think Arsenal fans need to just stop worrying about who's going to drop into the Europa League. I know we want to win it, but the thing is, we all want to be back in the Champions League. These are the type of teams Juventus, even Barcelona, if they drop in. If Atletico Madrid drop in, fair enough. So be it. And if we draw them, bring them on because these will be the tests to see whether we are ready to get there in this compete in the Champions League or not. So let's not worry about who drops in and let's just worry about ourselves. And if we get these big teams, I'm absolutely cool with it. And these are the teams we want to be playing, not Bordeaux Glint, not Zurich. We want to be playing teams like Juventus, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, PSG, Atletico Madrid. Those are the teams we need to be up competing with. So, no, absolutely not.
Then this game was just Celtic 1-1 against Shakhtar. And then Leipzig actually beat Real Madrid, which I was quite shocked about. But Real Madrid played their second team, bro. I mean, they're already through.
They're already through, aren't they?
So they didn't really give a fuck about this game, to be honest. But yes, RD12 says, welcome to the real world, Valavic. Does Mariah still play for them? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he started today. So it's for them and Dusan Valavic, of course, they wanted to sign him in like last January or whatever it was. Never got that.
January, it was literally him. He was actually the only player we were trying to get. There was no plan B or anything like that. It was just all him.
Yeah, I know
it was Isaac, but they didn't agree with the release clause, so they didn't go for it. Which to be fair, was
I remember everyone was getting on the hype train when Isaac when he was all looking for his car, like he registered his car in England or whatever. He's signing for Arsenal. That's what it was, because
he's a good striker, but he's not a prolific striker. He's a good striker, and I think he probably would have scored goals, but he's not.
He is injured at the moment as well for Newcastle.
Exactly. So I didn't quite get the hype. I definitely would have taken him over nothing, but I wouldn't have paid what Real Sociedad wanted. I wouldn't have paid that 70 million.
I know it's going off topic, right? But obviously, Arsenal, let's talk a bit about them before you go. You went to the game against Southampton, didn't you?
Indeed.
Yeah. First of all, how was the atmosphere? Was it decent?
Yeah, it was great. Arsenal pretty much sold out the away stand, which was great. And the fans were still cheering on the team. Even throughout the game, they were very behind the team. It was good.
Now, many people know me, right? I don't usually blame the referee for our performance for the game, but fuck me, Seb, he was shocking, wasn't he? Like some of the decisions. I was baffled.
Yeah, first of all, that was a clear pen. We should have had at least two penalties. One of them where Jesus, arm right behind him. If you watch that Chelsea Man United game, McTominay got penalised for doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I was at the other end when Saka went down, when we all thought he dived. But when I watched that back on replay, it was not a dive. It was a clear pen. I'm just also like, how is VAR not getting involved? I'm like, what is this there for? Because don't forget, at Leeds last week, we were robbed because Leeds got two penalties, which neither of them should have been given, especially the last one when Bamford fouled Gabriel. It was VAR that overturned it. And also, they shouldn't have got their first one because, yes, it was a penalty initially, but the player was miles offside in the build-up. So I'm like, why is it consistently for some players and not the other? Like, if Harry Kane goes down easily, anyone touches him, down, pen. The ref will give pen. Oh, you can't disrespect him. He's England captain. Oh, don't disrespect him. I do actually think that's also an agenda. I do, but let's be honest. The reason we didn't win that game, also, we did have chances, and that first half, I thought we were brilliant. We should have killed that game off because 1-0 is 1-0 is always a dangerous scoreline, and I even sometimes think 2-0 can be a dangerous scoreline. We should have gone at least 3 up, and then the game would have been done. But we wouldn't be talking about these. Then we wouldn't be talking about these decisions that the ref made.
Mate, that first half, I thought we was very, very good.
We were excellent.
But the second half, bro, something changed. Like, we was shocking.
Yeah, we just stopped playing. I think we stopped after like 30 minutes. We allowed Southampton back into the game, and
they deserved it in the end.
And the thing is, some of Mikel Arteta's decisions, some of it was wrong. First of all,
Tommy Lassy left back, mate.
Yes, I can understand him doing it against Liverpool because of who he's up against, but he didn't need to do it against Leeds, and he didn't need to do it against Southampton, because don't forget, Tierney is our best left back at this club. I think he is actually.
He is 100%.
He's not getting in the team, and when he came on, you saw those deliveries.
Made such a difference when he came on Tierney.
And also, he took off Martinelli. Martinelli was one of the best people out there. Why do you take him off?
Yeah, but and then I'm pretty sure he played Nketiah on the wing, didn't he, again?
Yeah, and Nketiah, I'm sorry, he's not good enough. He's third choice at best. He's not good enough. The only times he's good enough is when we're at home against lower league or rubbish Europa League oppositions. Away from home and in the bigger games, he does not deliver. We've seen it time and time again and again. Even against PSV, what did he do? And Southampton, what did he do when he came on? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Apparently, he was pissing down with rain.
It was, yes, but that was after the game, yes, and in the second half, yes, but it was raining for them as well.
Yeah. Do you know it's from AFTV?
Yeah, I remember that interview. He used that as an excuse, yeah.
Oh, it's been raining.
Yeah, come on.
That's class, mate. I think that's when we lost to Watford that time, man. They beat us like 2.
Yeah, it was that. Yeah.
At the Emirates, yeah, and he's like, "Oh, it's been raining." Yeah. Tierney second half was when he was on.
Absolutely, but no VAR and no acknowledgement from the ref. Seriously, and apparently that's one of the newer refs. But I'm like, that's one of the newer refs, so he's probably new. But the thing is, maybe you don't start in the Premier League. Go and ref of the lower league clubs. League 1.
Oh, that's one of the newer refs.
Sorry?
He's new.
Yes, he's quite a new ref. So he should start go lower league, learn your trade, and then come back in the Prem. Because I'm sorry, that was a stinker of a refereeing performance. It was an absolute stinker. And in the Premier League, it's going to get watched most of the time. You will get criticised. So he should be starting lower league. He should be demoted. I'm not, like I said, I'm not one to usually say these kind of things, but that is a fact after that, because that has sort of cost us. But also we lost it ourselves as well. So, but listen, it's
this guy says he did start in the lower leagues apparently.
Or did he? Well, maybe he should go back then. And he's not ready for Prem. Then he's not ready.
Let's go back there, mate.
Then you go back there. I know he's definitely one of the newer ones. I do know that.
Are you going to? We've got Forest in the Prem next time.
Should be, yes.
Are you going to that game?
I haven't actually got a ticket for that yet. Oh. If I find one, I should find one the next few days. Then I'll be there.
I mean, we should win that, mate. Right?
Yeah, we've got to be winning.
I know they beat Liverpool, but we're
Forest away, and we're top of the league, and they're bottom of the league. There's no excuses there. Absolutely no.
Yeah.
No.
They should have put me on VAR. I would have done a better job. Said, mate, you should have gone on VAR. You'd have done a much better job.
Yeah, I know. At least, I know.
Honestly, I heard it was like Mike Dean who's on VAR.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. Oh, you know what he's like.
Forest get battered away from home. Yeah,
Exactly.
mate.
There's
We
no
batter them at home. I mean, I know they beat us in the FA Cup, but that was away. And plus, we played them up. We battered them 5-0 in the Carabao Cup when we had Emery, I'm pretty sure. So
yeah, we did. Yeah, we did as well.
It's 5-0. Yeah, I remember that game, man.
Martinelli's debut, he got a couple.
Yeah, Martinelli scored.
Yeah.
That's Tinney's. That's Tinney's first game. Yeah, Tinney's debut that game as
Probably might have been. Or did he start in the Europa League games?
He might have started one of the Europa League games, but
no, it was his first. Yeah, it was his first game because he was injured when he first.
That's also when
Bellerin came back. Yeah, I got you now. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It must have been.
Mike Dean is too busy playing roadblocks in the bar head.
Yeah, probably.
He probably is. Like,
because that was absolutely shocking.
And then obviously, like Thursday, right? We've got PSG away. I mean, we're already through. Like, let's be real. I'd personally play a bunch of youth. Like,
yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. We pretty much got the job done. And yes, no, we're not mathematically guaranteed top spot, but a draw will do it. Or if we win against Zurich at home, it will do it. So you play because these players, you can see that these players can't play a Thursday, Sunday every single week. You can't do that. And I understand why he did it before. Away at Bordeaux, we had to do it because that was always a tough game due to their low record. And also, PSV was always going to be a hard game because they're the second best team in the group up behind us. So they were always going to be a threat to first. So we had to kind of do it. But now, I don't want to be seeing most of that team start. Most of that team that's going to be playing at Forest can't start that game. Can't.
No. Like, obviously, like, I wanted to ask you as well, like, you was at the game, weren't you? Also PSG.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, obviously, we're linked with a player, right? It's Gakpo.
Gakpo.
I mean, I wasn't that impressed with him, mate.
No. To be honest with you, I wasn't impressed with him. I wasn't impressed with their team as well. No.
All he did was defend it, bro. Literally, that's all he did was part of the bus.
Absolutely nothing. No. He was no threat. And even when it was 0-0 in that game, I never once felt like threatened that we're going to concede. I didn't. I never thought. I'd always said we concede. It's just up for us to break them down.
They should have started Luke de Jong, man, from from Barcelona. Like the son of Barcelona. He's a good player. They should have played that guy who came off the bench and was up against Tierney and was literally full on twisted him left, right, and centre. Like he wears like the bandana. I don't know his name. It's like begins with an M. You know what I mean?
I don't know most of their players anyway.
This guy called Madec.
I can look him up 1 minute.
But yeah, man. Gap Pony says RD12. Spurs might as well appoint Van Nistelrooy with the footballer, mate. Spurs Spurs play shit football, bro.
It does.
And it's starting to get found out now. Like that game against Newcastle.
Definitely.
Newcastle got the job done, but yeah, Spurs, they play shit football.
They do.
How do their fans enjoy that? Like watching them play.
I think with them, they're just so desperate to win a trophy. They're just like they don't care how they do it, just get it done. That's what they're like. If they know Conte's a ball winner, I think that's why. I think with them, they're just willing to just win a trophy and then appoint someone who will play good football.
I mean, mate, the last time they won one was like
2008.
2008, the Carabao Cup, League Cup, whatever you call it, and. But the last time they won a Premier League title, mate.
Who was he born? 61, never again.
1961. Oh my days. And they have the cheek to say that they're bigger than us. Oh, their fans have the cheek to say that.
Unbelievable. There's no way. No way. Most teams in this league are bigger than them. Most teams in this league.
We won the league twice at their stadium, right?
Exactly.
And they've won it twice in their whole history.
Exactly.
Wait, what do these Spurs fans
teams in this league are bigger than Tottenham. They're not a big club.
They're not, man. And
no, they're not.
I don't know why they give it all the big in every single season. It's like, oh, we finished above you last season. I mean, yeah, they have for like the past 5 years or whatever since 2016. But that doesn't mean they're bigger than us. Look at the history, bro. We've won countless more trophies than them, countless, and we always be bigger than them anyway. I don't think they'll ever catch us up.
Just because someone finishes above you doesn't mean they're big. Doesn't mean they're big. You're bigger. Doesn't.
Honestly, that's what I hear their fans say. Like half of them are just mad. Like, yeah, but yeah, guys, we're on an hour of this. We got all the support in the chat. Big up Seb as well. Always appreciate you coming on, my friend, as always.
Coming on and talking about we love.
Yeah, obviously, like I had to cancel the podcast on Monday, so we'll probably do it.
Looking forward to that one
next week, my friend. Next week, next week we'll do it after the Forest game. We better win, man. Hopefully we've got 3 points.
We should do. I am confident.
Hopefully that game against Southampton doesn't really affect. Like
the thing is, right? I'm just say this.
Go on, my friend.
The thing is, I don't think we're going to lose the title by just having the odd blips against Southampton, and so because it's football, you're not going to win every game, and we've been on an incredible run, and you can't win them all. So you won't have. I don't think that's where the title will be lost, but where the title will be lost.
Man City, bro. When we play Man City.
No, I don't even think it'll be that. It's if we don't strengthen.
Oh, in January. Yeah.
That January window is one of the biggest in years. This board have to back him.
Well,
we need these 2 to 3 players in, especially in midfield and attack. At least 2 to 3 need to come in. We cannot have another window where we're either panic buying or we don't buy anyone, because if that happens, then we will throw it away. We've seen in previous years how that has affected us.
I mean, you remember like last January, we signed nobody.
Yeah, and also in previous seasons, the Kid and Kallstrom broken back because we were we were top of the league, and then when that happened, we've totally bottled that.
When we had Wenger, right? I remember when every single season it was always about Benzema, right? We was always going to get Benzema, but we never got him.
I remember one summer we were linked with him pretty much every day. Never happened.
He was like the Vadovic, weren't he?
Finding a striker, and that cost us the league that season when Leicester took it. So we need
we had Giroud up front, didn't we, that season? Olivier Giroud.
Yeah. To be fair, he wasn't a bad striker. He was just really just a plan B. We just needed someone who was.
Everyone was like, it was Giroud's fault that Ozil didn't break the assist record, something like that. That's what people tell me. But I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, I can't think it's because we didn't buy a striker, and obviously because all got injured. I think those are the 2 main reasons why we didn't win it that season. But this will obviously show how ambitious this board is, if they want to win this league or not, because they will have to go to Arteta and say, right, we want to win this league. We're going to back you. Here's the money. And also Arteta needs to be going up there and demanding, I've got a good chance of winning the league. Please back me. We need some more players. We won't win it with this.
Yeah, mate. This is exactly what I like to see. Like,
I want to see him
that
go.
Should be our standards, bro. We should be challenging for the league title. People on about 4th.
No,
about 4th. Go for the league, mate. We're in a winning position. Go for the league.
Exactly.
We can do it. We probably can do it.
Yeah, the thing is, things change as the season goes along, because all I heard last season is, we weren't expected to get top 4. Now it's, we're not expected to win the league. We're just getting top 4. No, you've got to change your standards and you've got to raise it. Don't forget, we haven't won it for a long time, and this is our best opportunity we're probably going to have, because next season, especially with Man City, will keep going. Newcastle, they're getting stronger. And I'm sure Chelsea and Liverpool are going to come back. So we've got to take this opportunity. We've got to use it and make sure we do everything we can to make sure we do get that. January is so crucial, and don't also forget, they're going to have the team's going to have a whole break. The negotiation, the people behind, to have a whole break when they've got the World Cup, because they're not going to be with the players, because they're going to be at the World Cup. So it's time for them to get on those phones and negotiating those deals. And
100%.
keep saying, "Oh, January is hard to get the top players." It isn't if you put the money down. And I actually reckon because of this World Cup this January, you're going to see a lot of spending. I reckon you will.
Yeah.
You will. They're going to spend.
So, I as well says we still won more though. Even when they finished above us, they were even bantering us after they finished in the Conference League.
Oh yeah. Oh, going back to Tottenham.
Yeah, that's when we finished 8th though, wasn't it, that season? So yeah. Tielemans and Sane.
Yeah, definitely.
In January for me, Tielemans' goal for the Wolves the other day. Yeah.
Definitely. I'll definitely take this in a heartbeat. And I also see today Milinkovic-Savic is linked again because he's contracted up in the summer. Go for it. If they're available, get them in. Get them in.
Quality. Yeah, he's very good.
Get them in. And even if he does a Congo in a deal, do it. Get
even
them
someone like the guy from Brighton, like Caicedo as well.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, get him in. Get him in. Put the money down.
But yes, Sane, 100%, bro. Yeah, Leroy Sane is a baller, bro. He's been
he's not starting every week.
So good. He's been so good ever since he's like, even at Bayern Munich. I know he's not starting there, but he's been quality still.
Put the money down, they'll take it.
Big up my man here. He says, bro, City are going to win the UCL this year.
They could do.
Bro, I had a massive debate with people, right? And listen, City have the manager. They have the squad, especially with Haaland now. But the thing in Champions League is just the mentality, bro. Like, if you ain't got the mentality to win it, like, I mean, look at Real Madrid. Who would have thought last season, in that semi-final, it was literally a 1% chance that they was going to come back and beat Man City. Look what happened. And they went on to win the whole thing in the end as well. So, honestly, Man City, they've got the mentality because they've been favourites for many years to win Champions League, Man City. But, like, then they've bottled like teams like Chelsea in the final, they lost to Leon and all that stuff. So,
yeah,
you never know, man. But
Pep has to win that with them, otherwise.
Oh, he has to.
Otherwise, you can technically probably say that he's failed. I don't think he has, even if he doesn't. But still, they should be winning that with the money.
That's all they've got left. Man City is the Champions League. There's no one in history. There's no one in history. So that's the only thing they've got left.
Yeah,
to do. But yeah, Leicester isn't surviving since Mara's left. To be honest, this season, mate, they're in big trouble at the moment. I know they bounced out relegation, but bro, I don't know. I mean, I see them even finishing top 10 this season. Leicester, you know, they're starting to do well now. They're picking up the form. They battered, I think, was it Wolves 4-0 the other day?
Yeah, they did. And then they beat Leeds, so they have actually picked up. But
the pits up, yeah. But that start of the season for them was horrendous, bro. It was shocking. Because they obviously lost Fofana as well as a big loss for them. So yeah, bros, Pep's got to lose some arrogance, sprinting on forwards when 2 goals up in extra time. In Europa League, in the UCL semis. Trossard is another option for a winner.
Yeah, I'll take him. I think he's a good player. He knows the Premier League. Yeah, I'll take him.
I wouldn't mind Trossard. I mean, he's been doing amazing.
Shakhtar Donetsk, who again was great tonight.
Mudryk, Mudryk.
Yeah, he's a possibility. Yeah,
he scored again tonight. By the way, I mean,
he's a good goal. Great goal as well. Yeah. Just need some bodies in, some depth and some quality in. Push.
Would you sign like another defender? Do you think we need another defender?
No.
Fair enough, man. Not even in the summer.
In the summer, maybe, yeah, but January, no. It's a midfield and the wing and the attack, and maybe another striker.
Maybe another striker, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think Nketiah is good enough, and we need a different type of striker.
Did you know who I'll get as a striker? Right, he's a free as a striker. He's a free agent right now, and he used to play for Napoli. You know, Dries Mertens.
Oh, Dries Mertens.
He's a free agent. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe to the end of the season. For the end of the season, it wouldn't be a bad. If it's just from now to the end of this, not long term. I would.
As a backup, of course. Like I'm not saying sign him originally, but mate, he knows how to score. I mean, I've watched him in World Cups and for Belgium and all that. He's done pretty decent. So I would take him as backup.
At the end of the season, that's not long term.
He's better than Nketiah. Like,
yeah. Well, anyone's better than Nketiah.
Or maybe even if we call back like Balogun, because he's been doing well in League One, ain't he?
I want him to
Rems.
I want him to stay there and just stay for the rest of the season. No, buy someone else.
Can you imagine our fan base reacting if Arsenal win the league? Yeah, this guy's a Chelsea fan. Yeah. Bro, I can imagine most fan bases fucking being... I reckon that they have no words about it, to be honest. Because they're quick enough to always put down Arsenal.
Yeah, so. I know. They're even starting to do it now, just after one slip. I'm just like, no, come on.
We did try to sign Titty. Oh my god, no, we did it. Is he mad? Titty.
Last January, did we really? I don't remember him being linked.
I don't remember that.
I know he's been linked in the past, but not.
He has been linked in the past, but Titty, mate, he's got Barcelona. Like,
no, I wouldn't take him. I know I wouldn't take him.
He's so injury prone as well, man, and he's not that great.
I don't think he's that great.
He's not that great. Let's look would right at the board. Who? This sort would right at the board. Oh, Chelsea's fans. Yeah, if Arsenal won the league, yeah. I mean, mate, Chelsea fans are different. I mean, Chelsea's a football club. They sack managers all the time, don't they? So I don't know how long Graham Potter's going to last week with you lot. So far, he isn't doing that bad. He's qualified you.
If they give him time, then I reckon he'll be successful. But they have to give him time. But give him time, I don't think they are.
Obviously, like you came on yesterday, right? And obviously, like Emery's back now as well. Yeah, for Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Good evenings back. That'll be interesting to see as well. Like, yeah. But no, guys, we've done an hour and 13. Big up everyone who's watched. And Champions League was very good tonight. Looking forward to the games tomorrow. I'll be watching the Barcelona Bayern Munich game. See if Barcelona can actually beat Bayern Munich for once, because they've been getting battered year in, year out by them.
If they don't win, that's them gone.
Yeah, they'll be in Europa League. I mean, even if they do win it, they've got to rely on Inter to beat Victoria Plzen, which... Victoria Plaza, no disrespect, mate, but Inter will probably get the win in that. So Barcelona, they're gonna drop down to the Europa League. But yeah, as you said, like this will be the test for Arsenal.
Definitely
to play these big teams.
Yeah, play these. Let's get
like a flavour. You know what's gonna happen.
That's what we want. That's what we want. We want to be playing these teams, like I just said. So just like stop moaning if they.
Look, it's all fun. When we play against Bordeaux Klim and we batter them or whatever, we can have a little dance about it. But when it comes to the big teams, this will give us a big test to see where we're definitely at. But I'm excited for this Europa League, man.
Good. Yeah, it should be good, definitely.
There's some very good teams in there. Some very big teams who have a very big history about them dropping down, like Juventus and Barcelona. But I think, we can go far on it. We can go all the way for me.
Definitely. But we need to add in January.
That's the key thing, bro. And that the World Cup as well, like the thing that worries me is like the injuries, like Partey's going to Ghana. He's very injury prone. If he gets injured, Lokonga. I'm not keen on Lokonga, mate. I don't know about you, but
he's not ready.
Elneny's injured as well. So even Elneny plays, I mean, he's that average footballer. He's not like...
He won't be ready until January. He won't be ready.
So, yeah, obviously... Yeah, so many teams, like... many players go to the World Cup. Like Xhaka's another one. He goes to Switzerland.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Brazilian boys. I don't know if they're going to get picks. We have to wait and see what happens with them.
None of them got called out for last international. I reckon Jesus will go. I reckon he'll go.
Sak will definitely get picked for England, I think.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Sak will get picked.
Definitely going.
Who else is there?
Scotland.
Scotland not in it. They're not in it. Yeah.
That's great. No, that's Wales that's in it.
Odegaard will say Norway not in it.
Norway not in it. He won't go.
Ramsdale might get picked.
He probably will. I don't. Whether he'll start, I don't know, but he probably will. Matt Turner will go with for America.
Yeah, Tomiyasu will go with Japan as well.
Tomiyasu will go.
Um,
Lever will go with France. He'll most
100%.
so he'll most likely go.
Yeah, but I think that's for it. That's it for now. So
Yeah,
there's quite a big
Shaq's
chunk of our squad. There's a big chunk of our squad that is going to the World Cup.
A fair amount, yeah.
Because the knockout stages begin in February, so we need to have a big January.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, because obviously, if you do finish second in Europa League group, then you do play in like these qualifiers against the Champions League teams. So it's important that we do finish first for me, because then we go straight into the last 16 and see what's coming up. But Smith Rowe isn't going. Yeah, bro, he's not even played the game this season, has he, Smith Rowe?
No, he has, but he's had surgery. He has, but
he's injured for ages, isn't he, man?
Well, after the new year, he'll be back after the new year.
After the new year, Jesus.
Yeah. He's had surgery on his knee. To be fair, he's been having knee problems. So
he was so good for us last season, man.
Yeah, he was brilliant, especially at the start. He was on fire. I still think there is a player there. I think it's very easy to forget fans to forget these things because the other guys have actually been doing well. Yeah. Even Vieira's been coming in ahead of him. I think it's very easy to forget these things. And I heard some fans at the start, a couple of months ago, saying maybe he might be moved on if a good bid comes in. I'm just like, no, come on, no, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
don't give up on him.
I remember like last season, Aston Villa wanted to sign him for like 30 million.
They were putting in silly, cheeky bids.
In
the mix.
But Ardy Todd says Martinelli, Jesus, Lokonga, Saliba. Yeah, Lokonga's going with Bell. No, Lokonga won't.
He probably won't. He won't guess.
He ain't been. I mean, he hasn't played a lot for Arsenal, has he? Martinelli, I'm sure will go.
I'm not sure actually. He didn't. Jesus,
he has been quality though. Yeah, Jesus might.
Not sure. And to be honest with you, I don't really care if he goes or not
because have you seen Brazil's squad, mate? They've got Neymar there.
They've got Rafinha and Richarlison.
Martinelli's not going to get in the starting.
I doubt he will, and even if he doesn't, I'm cool with it.
All of them going to the World Cup. Zinchenko will stay. Ukraine are not even in the World Cup.
Yeah, Zinchenko will stay.
I love Smith Rowe. Those Europa League games would have done him the world to him. Great backup for Odegaard.
Yeah, definitely. They would have had another option, but instead we've had to put Martinelli more and Saka sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely.
Mate, another player I would sign is James Maddison from Leicester City, man. I love the guy. What about you?
Yeah, I like him as well. I don't really think
he plays number 10, don't he? So like Odegaard's already there.
I don't really think now we really need him, but when we had this debate last year about who would you pick, him or Odegaard, I did say Maddison. I did initially say Maddison.
He's been, even in the squad he's in right now, he's been doing really well for Leicester.
Definitely.
Ben White, I'm 50-50 with because I want him fit, but Maguire ahead of him. Can't have any of that.
He will start Maguire ahead of him, you know.
He will because Maguire always plays for England, don't he?
Yeah, I know. He shouldn't do, but he will.
Ben White will get picked, I think. If he continues the way he's playing at the moment, he's been doing really well at the moment.
Yeah, probably because also don't forget they've got no right backs because Trent is a doubt.
Reece James is out. Yeah,
Trippier's a doubt and Walker's out. So I think he will go. Now.
Of course, we want England to win the World Cup. Yeah, but is it going to happen?
Probably not.
With Southgate in charge? No,
it's probably not. No.
Obviously, I think we'll probably get Barcelona. I think we'll get through the group stage, get last 16.
Probably quarterfinals.
I don't
think you see any further than that.
I think either Brazil, Argentina, France, any of them lot will win it.
Yeah.
I mean, me and you, we've already done our World Cup predictions, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did.
And you said Brazil, didn't you? Well, actually, we both said Brazil. So
yeah, I stand by that.
Yeah, I think the World. I mean, I'm looking forward to the World Cup. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. It's always something to look forward to. Yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see how it is in mid-season as well. Especially it being November, December. It's going to feel a little bit weird because I'm used to World Cups being in June. You know, like it's all sunny.
It'll be a change. Yeah, it'll be a change.
But it's going to be like it might even snow, bro, in like December. We're watching from England, but it's snowing, and then in Qatar it's like 30 degrees or whatever.
Yeah.
Crazy. France probably drop out of the group stage. Well, that's like the World Cup curse, my friend. Like every team that's won, it happened to Germany when they won the World Cup. The next World Cup they finished third.
Oh yeah, I think they came fourth actually.
Fourth. When it was Spain, when they won the World Cup, the next season they finished.
Yeah, they finished third. Yeah, that is true. When France
when Italy won it, the next season they didn't make it out the group.
France won it in '98. In 2002, they
it's a trend, bro. And maybe I think Denmark. I said in my predictions, Denmark will definitely for me top the group because
Denmark will beat France.
They've got some great players. They made the Euro semi-final.
Definitely, I think Denmark will.
It's between Australia, Tunisia, and France for the second spot. You on paper, the French squad is crazy, mate. Yeah, the players have got is mad. You'd expect them to obviously get there, but that World Cup curse is mad, isn't it? So Tunisia, mate, could they sneak in? I don't know. Personally, I'm going Argentina to win. Yeah, Messi's last World Cup, I'm pretty sure. Ronaldo's last World Cup, of course. Neymar's last World Cup. Suarez's last World Cup. It's big for everyone.
Good too.
Yeah, Argentina will win it. They're the most informed team in the world right now. Just to be different. I mean, they are. I think they're on like a 40 winning streak at the moment, winning streak. So, oh my God, yeah. I remember that guy. You do you remember that, Seb? Right.
Yeah, mad.
He came on. He's like, Canada will win the whole thing.
That's mad. Yeah.
I mean, everyone's entitled to their predictions, of course. But
there's no way Canada are getting that far.
Canada, I don't think Canada are going to make it out of the group. To be honest, I think, yeah. I mean, it's their first World Cup in ages. I'm pretty sure. So, and the squad, they ain't got the greatest squad. Like they got Alphonso Davies, they got Jonathan David. Apart from that, bro, they ain't that great.
Yeah.
I doubt it will be Neymar's last cup low. He's 30. I'm pretty sure. He said in his interview that it's looking like it will be his last World Cup. That's what he said, to the public.
I thought he'll probably do a couple more. One more.
But you never know. Like Messi, honestly, how old is Messi now? He's like.
Didn't he retire? Then he came back. Then he reversed his decision.
Oh, Messi.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Same with like someone like you know Zlatan Ibrahimovic, right? He was from Sweden.
Well, Benzema reversed his.
Benzema as well. Yeah, mate. There's been so many players who've done that. So honestly, mate, maybe it's not like. Maybe they will tie, but then who knows, mate? If they're fit enough, they'll reverse it. But I don't know. He's only 30. That's Neymar. Messi's 35 now. Bro, Messi is still doing bits though, man. He's tonight in the Champions League. I watched him. He's so good. He's the GOAT for me. Who do you prefer, Seb? Ronaldo or Messi? For me, it's Messi all day.
Yeah, Messi definitely.
Like Ronaldo's good, yeah. Well, he was good. I mean, look at Ronaldo now, bro. He's walking off before the game's even finished. Honestly, bro, he's finished, man. Man United is going back to Man United is honestly. Don't know, it's ruined him, innit? A little bit.
He had nowhere else to go, really.
I mean, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, nowhere else. The City were linked with him, but then they said no, they didn't want him.
No way. I don't think he'll ever go Man City.
Yeah. Like Pep only wants team players as well, and he's not a team.
Yeah, he's not, is he? Like, I think Messi's a team player, to be fair.
Yeah, he is.
But Ronaldo ain't, you know?
No, definitely not.
I think Ecuador got a better chance of winning it than Canada. They got draws against two of the favourites of the competition, Argentina and Brazil. But Ecuador are one of the youngest countries in the World Cup, this World Cup. So they lack lots of experience. And they're also in a tough group with Netherlands. They've got Senegal. They've got the host nation as well. So, yeah. They wanted Kane in that window. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I don't know. Harry Kane. At least Harry Kane's world class. Don't get me wrong, but they made the right decision of getting Haaland for me instead of Harry Kane.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
And Haaland is, oh my God, he's got 17 goals already. And we're still in October. He's going to break so many records, man. Like,
Yeah, will.
it is what it is, you know. And I'm obviously, when he comes up against Arsenal, it's going to be interesting. Him against Saliba, man. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, but big up everybody who's watched, guys. Definitely wrap it up now. Big up Seb. Thanks for coming on once again, my friend. We'll see you for the podcast, mate. Hopefully we do beat Nottingham Forest and all that.
Sure we will. I'm sure.
And then after that, we've got Chelsea, Wolves, and then the World Cup, innit?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so big up everyone who's watched. I'll see you guys for tomorrow for another live stream. More Champions League reviews tomorrow. And one more comment here. It's annoying that everything goes Kane's way because he's England's captain.
Yeah, we spoke about that earlier. It is annoying. It's so frustrating.
Here's what it is, man.
We spoke about that earlier with the refs. Oh, one single touch goes. Pen.
Literally, man. Yeah, Jose, my friend, we're gonna wrap it up right now, mate. But yeah, we're still live, still going. But yeah, big up everyone who's watched. Arsenal not in the Champions League yet, but we will be next season. We'll also be Premier League winners this season, guys. I don't think you guys understand. We're winning Premier League.
We are. We are indeed.
We will be Champions League football next season against Bayern Munich once again. Bring back them nights at the Emirates when we got battered 5-1, didn't we, against Bayern Munich? But anyway, mate. Yeah, guys, we're gonna win the league. Big up, Seb.
Come on,
you Gunners.
Come on, you Reds.